All right, we're back with head coach Oscar Pareja. Profe, can you start us with your initial analysis of tonight's game?
Okay. Yeah, we have reasons to feel frustrated tonight for not achieving the objective of winning the game and get the 3 points, especially after we tie the game and we have one more player, and that feeling is there. But at the same time, I want to recognize that from the first minute, I thought Orlando dictated the tempo and the pace of the game and the majority of the options and many other plays that we could have scored um, as well has to be evaluated on on this uh, uh, frustration. Is part of the game. We have to polish in the last third again and be the team that we are. When we create the options and scoring, that's what makes you win games. But other than that, I thought the behavior of the boys tactically and the overall game, it was, as you all saw it, a very dominant for Orlando.
All right, we'll start with Austin David.
Oscar, just wanted to ask you for the attacking phase. You had, I think, 27 shots throughout the game, but only that one goal to show for it. Just when you play against a team that plays very defensive minded, especially after the red card when they sit back, what have you kind of learned just over the course of the season when teams play like that, of what the team needs to do, and how do you feel like they can do better in terms of those moments and trying to create more goal scoring chances?
Well, at this point of the season, when we're getting almost on with 30 games on our shoulders, we have got these experiences before. What happened is that in those experiences and the ones that we remember in a good way, we were very lethal in the box, and those chances and those shots that we had, and they finish in the goal. So at the end of the day, that's the difference on just being precise on that part. And today, with the volume and with the chances, with the options and all those things, we have to consider that we were not precise on that last shot. It was not even the last pass; it was the last shot, and could have make a big difference in the game. But still, it's part of the game. I think it's the way you win games on scoring, and we couldn't do it today.
We'll go to Mike Ramajo next.
Oscar, obviously, you mentioned a little bit of a frustrating evening, not to walk away with 3 points, especially with the when you had the man advantage. Um, just wanted to ask you about Joran. He's been a player that obviously at the beginning of the season he was playing a consistent role. Obviously, got injured and his has been back now from injury. And tonight it seemed like he was very well involved in the middle, finding second balls and contributing or connecting basically the defense over to the attack. Just wanted to get your thoughts overall on how he has been able to kind of really take his first year as a professional and the job he was able to do today, considering obviously Cesar was not able to play tonight. Thank you.
Jordan is great news for us today. After a long period of recuperation, I see that one player that we saw before that injury. So he found his rhythm, and today I thought he connected the way we needed. It wasn't a special moment for us because we depend a lot of that creativity from that position, and he gave us that pass that we needed. And so we're happy with it, and it's good that you ask because the game brought us a very positive things. The only thing and the most important one is that we couldn't score that one goal that make us add 3 points, but the overall performance of the team, I have to say that I like it, and that detail that you mentioned, the performance of Jordan is a great news for the team.
Back to Austin.
Oscar, I wanted to ask you about Duncan. Obviously a tough spot considering he's just coming back from injury. You got him to get about 86, 87 minutes out of him tonight. Just what have you kind of seen from him over the past couple weeks in terms of him returning to game fitness and being able to go as long as he did tonight?
Right. Another good news I've seen on seeing Duncan totally recovered from his surgeries. Uh, the other part is that he can re-engage with the group, get his timing, get his touch, and get what he has. That characteristic that when he has one or two chances, he put it back in the net. And it's obvious today. We were expecting that to happen, but you all know that that requires a couple games. But today, his performance tell us that he is recovered, that he's good, and that he needs minutes too. So it was good to see him again with the group. I would like, I wanted to see him scoring, obviously, because that was what we needed, but has to know that he came from a long period of recording.
And last one on Mike.
Profe, solamente para los colegas que hablan español, obviamente una noche que acabas de mencionar en inglés, un poco frustrante sabiendo que tenían la ventaja con los jugadores y solo falta ese gol, ¿verdad? Que los lleva a los 3 puntos, pero tus impresiones de hoy, en la manera que se desarrolló el juego, en la manera que se pudo jugar hoy, pero lástima no se pudo sacar los 3 puntos esta noche, ¿no?
Sí, pues estamos con esa sensación, porque los jugadores yo los veo en el vestidor igual, ¿cierto? Con una sensación de frustración de no haber marcado 3 puntos hoy y marcar el gol que necesitábamos, sobre todo porque teníamos una ventaja numérica después del empate que hicimos con Freeman y además porque jugamos un muy buen partido, especialmente en ese primer tiempo, que yo creo que dominamos a un equipo que venía jugando bien y que venía reaccionando a un sistema distinto. A mí me gustó mucho el equipo, pero hoy nos faltó esa letalidad que es lo que importa en el juego. Esa es la parte de frustración con la que nos vamos a ir de DC. Pero es muy claro, tener 27 opciones de gol o por lo menos tener 27 chances para crear una opción clara de gol, como lo hicimos y no estábamos muy finos para definir. Entonces, pues toca aceptar eso, tratar de ver el lado positivo y saber que la única manera de avanzar es ir a ganar en casa la próxima semana.